שיר השירים אשר לשלמה. Behold, thou art fair, my love. Behold, thou art fair. זה דודי וזה רעי. This is my beloved, and this is my friend. אני דודי ודודי לי. I'm my beloved is mine.
Scott, can you believe the day is finally here? After so much planning and more planning, it has finally come together to what will definitely be the most magical day for the two of us.
So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Megan. I've known the beautiful LeeAnne for 8 years. See, LeeAnne and I share one undying love, the wonderful world of Disney. At that time, LeeAnne's biggest dream was to be a Disney princess, preferably Cinderella and not Aurora.
LeeAnne, I love you. I'm so happy that in just a few hours we can finally call each other husband and wife. It's been more than 5 years since we met, and they've been the best 5 years of my life. You make me smile every day we're together, and I miss you when we're apart. I don't want to spoil my vows by saying too much, but you should know that I will love you, care for you, and be by your side for the rest of our lives.
Scott, can you believe the day is finally here? After so much planning and more planning, it has finally come together to what will definitely be the most magical day for the two of us. Even more magical than watching fireworks in Magic Kingdom. I love you so much, and I love how far we have come in the last 5 years. You're my best friend, and I cannot imagine my life without you. Thank you for being my rock, keeping me sane and comforted when times get stressful and tough. I love you the mostest, and cannot wait to spend a lifetime of waving goodbye from balconies, stairwells, or porches together. You are my one and only, and I'm so glad I swiped right. I love you, LeeAnne. Oh my God. You're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Look at you. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Look at you. I remember LeeAnne coming home from their first date, so excited that he was normal, funny, and handsome, and so easy to talk to. Over the next few weeks, LeeAnne and Scott went on at least one date a week. I knew he was a keeper when LeeAnne came home from one of their dates and told me that when she got to his apartment to hang out, he had a cheese plate complete with truffle cheese waiting for her.
So I've been flying back and forth from California to the East Coast dozens of times for this group of friends that we grew up with. And I gotta tell you, this is the one I've been looking forward to the most. And first off, I'd like to thank LeeAnne for getting Scott to come out tonight. We all really appreciate that.
On the 7th day of the week, the 18th day of the month of Cheshvan in the year 5779, corresponding to the 27th day of October in the year 2018, here in Peapack, Gladstone, New Jersey, we witnessed that the groom Scott Russell Grau and the bride LeeAnne Polinoff entered into the covenant of marriage. From friendship to love, our hearts and souls come together as one, bound by love and compassion.
O most awesome, glorious, blessed God, grant your blessing to the bride and the groom, surrounded by loved ones whose joy and prayers are with you here. You stand underneath this chuppah, symbol of the Jewish home. May your home be a shelter against the storm, a haven of peace, a stronghold of faith and love. And we all join in the prayer of gratitude said at significant events, the Shechianu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higi Hazman Hazeh. We praise you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who has given us life, sustained us, and brought us to this joyous moment. Blessed are you who have come here in the name of God. Grant your blessing to the bride and the groom. There is a tradition to circle each other 7 times, which they will now do. 7 represents creation, wholeness, blessing, and the circling of each other symbolizes the sacred space that they are creating together while they're supported by their loved ones right under the chuppah, their family and their friends right nearby. This is the very sacred space that's just theirs alone that they now will own together. Dodi li vani lo haroel vashoshanim dodi li vani lo haroel vashoshanim mi zotola min hamidbar mi zotola mekuteret mor levona dodi li va'ani lo haroel bashoshanim. We are grateful to you, source of creation, for the loving care, for the teaching of parents, for the ties of the heart, the mind, the memory that link brothers and sisters and relatives, and for the friendship that fills this cup to overflowing.
From the day I met you, I knew there was something special about you. I left our first date thinking, wow, this guy is nice. Really, really nice. Maybe a little too nice. I'd never met anyone like you before. You made everything seem so easy, so perfect, and too good to be true.
LeeAnne, it goes without saying that I love you. And here we are, standing in front of our closest friends and family, 5+ years after we saw each other's pictures on an iPhone app, ready to spend the rest of our lives together. I cannot wait.
We'd been dating for about 7 months when I realized how much I loved you. We were on a ski trip in Killington, and I was a little nervous to go skiing with you and your friends because I wasn't sure I'd be able to keep up. I can't keep up. You could tell I was a little overwhelmed and said, let's go do our own thing. It was that moment I realized how wonderful and caring you were. I didn't have to say anything, and you knew exactly how I was feeling. Fast forward 5 years, and here we are standing in front of our friends and family confessing our love to each other, and I couldn't have asked for anything more magical.
So let's go back to the beginning. After a few weeks of messaging back and forth, we finally decided to get together. After a few drinks and some conversation mostly surrounding your unrivaled love for Disney, we decided to call it a night. Now here's something I never told you. After walking around for a bit and sharing our first romantic kiss on the corner of 78th and Columbus, and hailing you a cab, I said to myself, she's gonna be my girlfriend. Fast forward 5 years later, here we are, happy as we've ever been. It's an honor to be finally be able to call you my wife.
Our relationship is full of more support and love than I could have ever asked for. I know I can always count on you to make things better, make me smile when no one else can, give me space when I need it, and give me lots of bear hugs during the harder times. You're my #1 cheerleader, and you keep me going when I want to give up. I smile through the tough races knowing you'll be at the finish line.
You are the most caring person I've ever met in my life. I adore everything about you. You make me a better person each and every day we spend together. And as each day passes, we find new ways that we were made for each other. You're sensitive, loving, selfless, but you also have a tough side. And you're not afraid to show it. You're not afraid to speak your mind and act like yourself.
Scott, I love your ambition, creativity, excitement, and drive. I love your loyalty to your friends and family. I love that you understand how important my family is to me and how you've bonded with each and every one of them over the years. I love that you have a strong and silent exterior, but the biggest and warmest heart. I love that you bring me home cheese and seltzer even when I don't ask. I love how much you love Hunter, and even if he's a dog, the way you are with him gives me a glimpse of how you'll be as a dad. Loving, caring, doting, and always throwing a ball. Or a sock.
I can't wait to move out of our studio apartment, start a family of dogs, and together tackle any challenge that life may throw at us.
Scott, I promise to support you and keep asking lots and lots of questions. I promise to encourage us to try new things. I promise to keep my cool when you put an empty packet of something back in the fridge. I promise to take you seriously when you need to be taken seriously and laugh with you the rest of the time.
But most importantly, now and forever, I vow to make the bed every once in a while. Pick up my dirty laundry off the bathroom floor more than once a month. Close the kitchen cabinets when I'm done with them. And not come home and lay on the couch in my dirty car wash clothes every night.
We can do anything or nothing, and no matter what, I know I'll have the best time because I'm with you. You have been my best friend, travel buddy, tickle monster, sleepy face, and moo-moo lover. You are the love of my life. You make me happier than I ever imagined and more love than I ever thought possible. You've made me realize that dreams really do come true.
The ring's wholeness symbolizes the beautiful way the bride and groom complement each other. At the moment the rings are presented, a special formula is recited, witnessed, and the bride and groom thus become legally bound to each other.
By this ring, you are consecrated to me as my wife in accordance with the laws of Moses and the people of Israel.
By this ring, we're consecrated to me as my husband, in accordance with the law of Moses and the people of Israel.
Scott, it feels like you've been part of our family for years. We felt from the first time we met that you adored LeeAnne and would do anything for her, and we continue to feel that way. We know in our hearts that you are a perfect match. Princess LeeAnne and Scott, her Prince Charming. However, she's still our baby girl, our sunshine, our little sweetie. And no matter what her age, she'll always be those things to us.
I knew, even before we met LeeAnne, that she had to be someone very special, and here we are today celebrating their marriage. Scott, I am so proud of the person you have become today. Sam and I could not be happier for you and LeeAnne. You are meant to be together. You bring out the best in each other. We wish you both a life filled with happiness, laughter, and endless love.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min ha'aretz.
Finally, as LeeAnne's older brother, I feel it's my job to share some words of advice for the newlyweds. Be patient with each other, and above all, support each other in whatever life throws your way. Because when you've got each other in your corner, you can take on the world. May you build a life together full of love, laughter, and happiness. I love you both. Mazel tov.